Hello, it's Draconia time, everybody. I know, that was a terrible intro, but I have to stand up every once in a while, otherwise my legs seize up. But yes, it's Draconia time. We've been blessed yet again by the gods, and we have a Draconia dev blog that I am going to make a video on for all your viewing pleasures. Anyways, quick note, before we get into this video, 70% of you guys are not actually subscribed. So, let's change that. Smash that subscription. Oh yeah, help me out. I'm trying to get to 1,700 subscribers by the end of the week. So let's try and smash it. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Coming up first, we're going to talk about the movement of the dragons. And obviously, these dragons move. The programmer has been doing a lot of work on the dragon's movement in Draconia and its replication. Once this is done, most of the flying parts of the game will be done, especially when it comes to the Eastern Dragon, our very first, and the dragon that you all know and love. Although they have pretty much done this, they said they want to keep polishing it until it looks natural and looks realistic. Of course, it won't look totally realistic because it's dragons and you have to make up some stuff when you talk about or make flying dragons because, well, they never existed and there's not much literature to base it off. However, they'll probably do it and it'll probably look really smooth and really cool when it's in the game. The newest flying abilities are the ability to strafe. This was showcased in some clips and I'm pretty sure it's on the screen now of the Eastern Dragon strafing. Now I must say it looks pretty clean already. The flying system looks polished so far and looks game ready. But of course the devs, they want to hammer home on the animal's flying abilities and making it look prestigious and realistic and polished and just beautiful. I know they'll be going ahead with it and, well, we'll finally have a better flying system than those very old Spyro games. Finally! Oh, it's been a while. Some other stuff they have talked about is the ability to dive like birds of prey. However, the devs said they will show off an early prototype of the movement system in a video or even a future live stream that is coming soon. I'm personally excited for this. You know, poggers in the chat if you are excited for this as well. Now, let's stroll into the artwork of the game and talk a bit about level art. Now, as the Draconia team develops the game, we tend to move more onto the lore of the game and the map for it, of course. And these are stuff that will always be developed over time, especially the map and the lore, because they kind of develop together. They were mainly this time reworking old art and creating new art, so they were doing a mix of both. This level art mainly includes the Karsei creatures, villages, hunting outposts and shrines and even more stuff to do with the Karsei. These structures will be scattered around the map and you will run into them right from the start of your Draconia journey on the huge map that is Draconia. The level art that has recently been shown looks really nice. It's a nice structure which looks to be a hunting outpost or an outpost for the Karsei, and I think it looks neat. Now, even these objects add a story and lore to the game, especially the Karsei stuff, because they're the people who will be giving us the lore anyways. So adding these structures gives you a story as to what the Karsei do, why they're here, and what they do in this world, and it just looks really nice to have this on the world and doesn't make it seem plain. I really hope you can pillage these and set them on fire as well. And this is lore that you can find that isn't shared from NPCs or quests. However, you can get quests from these. These objects can be a source of quests and will tell you stories about the world of Draconia. And to me, they look mighty fine. Firstly, we got the scrolls, but then we have this claw-like gemstone, which looks incredible, and I'm definitely sure both of these are quest-driven items. And also, the scrolls will be written in the Karsei language, and well, that's even better. It adds a language to the lore, and oh my god, I can't wait to hear these lizard people talking as well. Essentially, this is done to add more detail to the objects, more specifically the scrolls, so they're not plain and boring and not just in English. Now we're finally on to the final part of this video. Damn, this one has flown by. And well, we're going to be talking about the creatures now, and first up, coming from the Karsei, we're going right back into the Karsei. The Karsei have had some love over the past devlogs with their new items, and now the addition of the female Karsei model, which I think looks really nice. These little gals will look slightly different to their male counterparts. They are leaner and have a pointier nose or snout compared to the male. Originally these were going to be smaller than the males, but after suggestions from the community they were made taller rather than smaller. Now these dragon gals are like it. The Carse females, Levia states, do not have breasts. Now, why am I talking about this? It's because it's in the dev blog and I'm covering it. Now, the reason why they've done this, before you ask me and I have to play the messenger in this, is that, well, these are reptiles, and breasts don't serve any purpose on reptiles. No reptiles had them, so what's the point of putting them on dragons? Anyways, let's move into the final two things. These final two things are the creatures that we'll be playing as, and firstly we've got the Lindworm. The Lindworm's default textures have been finished, and it also received some simple markings as well, which can be changed and customized just like the Lindworm's body colour, which I showcased in the last video about dragon body colours being changed in game. The Lindworm also comes with a secondary pair of horns, which are longer and point forward like the second pair of horns on the European dragon, and an accessory set. This accessory set features a couple of crystals on the Lindworm's head and back, which look incredible. Now I assume these crystals are bioluminescence and were chosen because this absolute chad of a Lindworm is a cave dweller and, well, the only dragon in the game to live underground. Now, next up and finally, we're going to talk about the Griffin, and, well, have I talked about this before? I'm pretty sure I have. Well, this is a corvid jaguar crow type creature in the game and was created by a generous backer. Now, if you don't know about this guy, it's been in development for a little while now, about 3 months, and they've made some really good progress on this guy. Now, they have got the high poly sculpturing done, and the griffin is ready for texturing. Now, I'm not 100% sure that I covered this little guy in the last video, but, you know, here it is now, so you can see the model in progress, and I can't wait to see this with the textures on it. Because, personally, I think this will be a fan favourite because it's different. It's not a dragon, it's a griffin, and it stands out. It can fly, and it will probably run like a jaguar. But other than that, that marks the end of this Draconia dev vlog. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Draconia dev vlog. What do you think about the game so far? And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. But yeah, feel free to join the Discord server for Draconia and follow the Instagram page because, well, it's only being managed by the best person on the planet. I'm not going to tell you, but you can guess, right? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.